Back to Alabama.
Absolutely, roll tide.
What can you tell us about Avery Johnson and your conversations?
Well, me playing in the NBA. Obviously, I haven't played for him in the NBA, but that's a fraternity. Everybody know everybody. So we had a relationship before here. So I was extremely excited with the addition of him coming on a few years back. So I'm excited about the future.
You won a championship. What's it going to take to get Alabama to that level?
I mean, at the end of the day, you got to have some luck on some top kids, obviously choosing this out of University of Alabama. And it's kind of been I look at Alabama today, the same situation it was in 1999-2000, if you do your research. I came here in 2001. I was a McDonald's All-American. And before I got here, they went to the NIT a few times, but went to the tournament. So it was a team that had pieces, but they didn't have the piece. And I think that looking at this team, looking at the makeup of this team, they're right there. I think they get that one piece, kind of reversing back to 2001 when I came in along with Ernest Shelton, Lucky Weaves, and myself in that class, and then we get Kennedy Winston the year after. And I think that's when we turned the corner, because in 2001, my freshman year, we top 10 in the country, and I was obviously my sophomore year, we ranked there as high as number 1 in the country. And the year I left, obviously, would have been my junior year, we made it to the Elite Eight. So we regressed from that aspect, and I'm looking forward to the future, with this program, where we can go, because I think we have the head chief in charge. He's well respected. The knowledge of the game is there, and with all that being said, you give him talent, I think he can do something with it.
What was your initial reaction when you heard that Avery Johnson was coming here as a head basketball coach?
I called him. You asked Avery this. When I heard the news, first of all, and second of all, me and Avery live in Dallas.
Right.
So we was around each other. So when he got the job, I put the call in. We talked. He was extremely excited. I was extremely excited because I thought that was the right person for the job. And thus far, obviously, when you get a job, it's going to take time to kind of get your pieces in there. And he's doing that. He's going out and getting kids that can help his program. That's his type of guys, like the sexy kid. We get that kid, that'll be huge for us. And I think that'll take us over the top. That'll get us to that next level. And it's kind of revert back to kind of when I came in 2001 with him.
Right.
And he can really turn this program around and make us a top 10 team.
Why do you think he was the right fit?
Avery, he's a basketball mind. One thing I say about coaches have different deliveries, coaches have different philosophies, and they relate to players a little bit different. One thing I say about Avery, I think he's a little bit in the middle of a dictatorial and a player's coach. He can kind of relate to both sides. He can be tough when he wants to, but he also can put his arm around you. And when you get those type of coaching that can relate to players in those fashions, you can get the best out of them. At the end of the day, when you're watching the game, you want to get the best out your players. And as a fan, you want your players to do, or your team that you root for, to do the best that they can do. And I think with the talent that he has here and the talent that he has for the future that he wanted to come in, we got a really good chance to be really, really good.
Let's do one more question for Mo, guys. Anything else?
What do you tell young players trying to make to the next level?
To the next level, don't think about it. When I came here in 2001, my mind wasn't on the NBA. I really enjoyed school. When I left after my sophomore year, it wasn't because of school. It was just because it was just the right time, which I thought. But school is everything. I had all the fun in the world. I didn't have a bill, so it was perfect for me. And we was having fun. We was winning basketball games. Avery talked about, the sellouts. It was only 5 last year. We sold this thing out every single night. We won basketball games. So I'm looking forward to getting that excitement back in this building here. And to be able to do that, you got to have a collective group of guys that's not concerned about that. They're concerned about college right now. What's now? Time to win. And everything like what your question that you asked will take care of itself.